This was a video response to 96 Geo Metro. He wanted us to bake a chicken inside the oven. And from past videos, you know that I don't cook. But I got a really good friend that knows how to cook really super well, Jesse Jackson here. And he's also the one that, if you remember, decorated the Halloween cutouts for us with the backlighting. So I'm going to let him take it from here and show you how to cook these things using these kerosene products. One last note is I pulled out the temperature gauge that was in Celsius. I just went and purchased one of these Fahrenheit temperature gauges. Worked really well for us. So here's Jesse.
My neighbor Gene has asked me to do chicken two different ways, one in the oven, one on the open burner. So I did a rosemary baked chicken, and I did a smothered chicken with garlic, onions, celery, and bell pepper with a touch of white and wheat flour to coat the chicken. And we put a grill in the bottom, keep it from sticking. Put a little rosemary sprig in it, and some whole garlic. Just put it inside the bird. We're ready to head to the pot with it. See how that pot holds its heat. The pot has been preheated. Placing the bird in the oven. We're cooking the chicken at 400 degrees for at least 8 minutes. Putting a little edge on the knife. We're about to smother a chicken in bell pepper, garlic, onion, and celery. But first we have to cut the chicken up. I'm poking the knife through next to the bone on the thigh and the drumstick so it'll have an even cook. Or it will cook even. A whole chicken usually gives you 10 pieces. That was the back and the tail end. The breast, most people try to, back in the day we didn't throw away anything, so we kept the skin on. People are screaming about healthy, so we take the skin off, and we're halving the breast, breaking the wishbone, so you get the two breasts, and let's say we'll just cut the breast in half for. Okay, we got thighs, the two drumsticks, the wings, 4 pieces of breast, and you got the backbone and the shoulder blades. I already put seasoning on it, but I'd like to, right at the end, since I done broke it down, re-season it. Oven is climbing up to 400. I put a little white flour and brown wheat flour in my bag. Put everything in the bag, and we're going to shake it up. You can put flour in it, or you don't have to, but I have flour. Okay. The chicken has been floured. The pot has been preheated. I'm about to coat my pan with just a drizzle of olive oil. You don't need that much. I'm putting my chicken in the pot. That's the sound I want to hear. And what we're doing right now is browning the chicken, or searing it on both sides, and then we'll put the vegetables on top of it, and a little water. I am checking on my chicken. It made it up to 350 degrees, right at 375, and it's been in there for about 8 to 10 minutes. I'm just taking it from chest up to chest down. We're trying to just get an even cook on it. So I'm going to turn it over. Steak seasoning that I use out of Texas. Joy steak seasoning. fixing to turn the chicken back over, but I need to get him out. And it's sounding good. It's good. Let's do a little bit of seasoning. And he's going back in the oven. We put him in first, and we brought it up to the temperature of 450. We pulled it out. We started chest up. We turned it chest down. Now we turn it back chest up, and we're getting it back up to temperature around 400, 450, and it'll be in there for another, I'd say, 8 to 10 minutes. And then we're gonna take some foil once we open the oven again, cover it, put the lid on it, and put it back in for another 5 minutes, and then we're gonna shut the whole thing off, and it should be ready. We're turning it back over. Just turn the chicken over, and now we're about to add the vegetables. And that's bell pepper, celery, onions, and garlic. Just a little dash of water. That should do it. After we put the water in, we're going to cover it with some foil and put the lid on it. And I would say within 25 to 30 minutes, it should be ready. Okay, we're going in again to check the chicken. Right now it's starting to get the color in it. And we're going to put some foil paper over it, and we're going to put the lid on it. And now this whole thing's going back in. We're just having a peek in the pot to see how things is going. Yeah. it's on. I ain't gonna put too much. Everything's looking good. And that's why I don't worry about the temperature, bringing it up to temperature. Looks good. I'm gonna actually take the foil off now and put it back in the oven, and then we're gonna go kick it up to put the color in it. And the color we want, we're gonna put the lid on it and leave it in the oven. Shut everything off. Crank it up now. And that's the color we were looking for. We're covering it in foil, and it's just gonna go back in the oven and bring it up to heat a little bit, and it's ready. We're ready to turn the bacon chicken off. She's done, and we're going to leave it in the oven and let it rest for 5 to 8 minutes, and then take it out, and then you can uncover it when you're ready to cut it up and serve it. Actually, I'm gonna let it cook with the lid off, sort of reduce down. And we're just removing the chicken from the pot and letting the gravy reduce, because the chicken is done. The oven has been off for about 8 to 10 minutes. We let the bird rest a while in the oven with the lid on, and now we're taking it out. And removing the foil onto the serving platter. You have the garlic and the rosemary inside the bird, but that shouldn't be a problem. And we're letting it rest a little before we carve it. We're getting ready to cut the chicken up, so I'll take a leg off. And it should just pull away from the bone. And as you can see, it's cooked all the way through.
If you would, I'll catch you on the next one. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this, and share it with people if you would.
let's get those numbers going to the million. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.